Hi, this is Michael May of Royal Shell Real Estate. It's been a while since I've sent out an e-newsletter, but a lot of things have been happening, both personally and professionally, that have not made it an easy task to do. As you know, the e-newsletters that I produce have quite a bit of data in them, and I'm pleased to say that a lot of the data I've stored is now available for you in this e-newsletter, as well as my new website, sunsetssoldhere.com. More about that in a second. The real estate here is booming. I've had 5 sales so far this year. I've had a couple of setbacks on 2 deals. One of the deals, however, I'm proud to say that we did cancel it. Upon review of the condo docs and the budget, we found that the budget had no cash reserves. So, having worked in the banking industry for as long as I have in the past, I know that Fannie and Freddie wouldn't finance something like that with no reserves. The client asked me what I felt we should do, and rightly so, we decided to cancel the contract. Looking at the news this year, commercially and in terms of new developments, the market continues to boom. In the section on my newsletter that talks about I have more to say, if you click on that, there'll be an article in there that I produced that says that I feel that we have 5 to 7 years left in the growth cycle in this market. I hope that those of you who have not purchased will do so at that time, do so before that time. What else is going on? The issues that we have here now environmentally are big. The Army Corps of Engineers is releasing a lot of high nutrient water from Lake Okeechobee into the Caloosahatchee River to the west and to the east into the Atlantic Ocean by way of man-made canals. That's great for the East Coast. The size of the Atlantic Ocean can absorb a lot of that. But on the west coast of Florida, coming through the Caloosahatchee, that water is affecting the quality of life we have along the beaches. I've worked for the DEP for 10 years, and I'm quite familiar with the bioprocess or the biomechanism of algae bloom, and this is a perfect storm for algae blooms, lower oxygen content in the water, and fish kills and red tide. So if you go along the beaches here, it's obvious what's going on. If you take a plane, as a friend of mine who just landed a couple of days ago said, you could see the dark water moving from the Caloosahatchee and affecting all of the waters from Sanibel Island down to Marco, and everyone's not pleased. My opinion is that the vote that we placed last year, 67% of us said yes, the monies that have been saved for purchasing land back from U.S. Sugar should be spent to do the Everglades Restoration Project to kick that off. However, the legislature elected to take that money and do something else with it. I think now they're reviewing that and saying that they made a mistake. I get that Lake Okeechobee, being a man-made dike, needs to be kept low. And with El Nino happening as it has, they should have anticipated by dropping those levels before the rains came in January. However, they didn't, and so Lake Okeechobee is in danger of failing, the dikes failing. And back many years ago, as you'll see in one of the articles that talks about the Everglades and Lake O, that people who live in that area are sensitive to that failure because many people died years and years ago when Lake Okeechobee dike failed. Okay, what else? Yeah, so that's basically it. Please look through the information that I provided, and please pay attention to my new website, sunsetssoldhere.com. In there, you're going to see a very good site. I've been around the web design since 1994. It's been many years since I produced a website, but I have the skills to do so. I also pay attention to what the competition is doing on website design. Many of them pay people to build their sites. I, however, built this myself, and I see and listen to what consumers want, and I've built that into this site. So in the next few days, I'll be producing a video which talks about my website and how it works. But please feel free to browse around that site, join the site. You'll be able to do everything that you're doing currently through the MLS and much more than that, including trends for a particular area code, zip code, and particular properties. You'll be able to see the trends out to 2020. You'll be able to see the grades for school systems and many other things. You'll also be able to do what's called a walk score, which determines in proximity to amenities how the particular property ranks from 0 to 100. If it's 100, you're living in Manhattan. If it's a 0, that means you're living out somewhere far, far away from amenities that are within biking distance or walking distance. That's about it. I think I've said enough for now. This is Michael May of Royal Shell Real Estate. Please give me a call. I can be reached at 239-949-0000. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye now.